I'm Mistah J, this is the arcade, and we're playing ArcadeCraft. So let's jump into it. I'm late. I know I'm late. I'm second guessing the 9 o'clock start time, considering I don't get home until like quarter till, and it takes me a little bit to get everything set up. But I will start as quickly as I can every single time I can. So, to the lovely viewer that went to my Thrones page and made the suggestion of getting a stream deck, I'm going to have to quote the Frenchman from Monty Python and the Holy Grail, but I already got one. It's very nice. So thank you for the suggestion, but I already have one, and it works phenomenally. It lets me switch my camera. We can go and check out the 3D printers or the minis that I've painted, that sort of thing. And I can switch my scenes. I can just hit the buttons and do the things. So I have all of my little transitions, and we can switch back and forth and do all of the things. But yeah, I've got one. So there's that. So thank you. But today, I have to admit, I've been slacking a little bit. I've been feeling a little tired when I get home, and so I haven't streamed as much as I would like to. I definitely haven't streamed as much as I've wanted to on my days off, but as you can see from the printer cam over here, I have added a new shelving unit, so that allows me to have more nerd stuff in my room, and that makes me happy. So I did a bunch of cleaning this week. I went through, like, my place has been a mess for a little longer than I'd like to admit. So I went through and cleaned a bunch of stuff and just took a little, all right, let's get some adulting done. And I did that. So, but today, what we're going to do, after I show off some of the things that I've modified, we're going to build a boat, of all things. Just a boat, doing boat things. Because we have this, which is now storage for our water. We have a fluid tank or two in the back. And yes, I'm cheating with creative motors because I can. This has been rearranged a little bit here. Now we've got the chunk loader going again. I emptied out all of the inventories because things were getting put in weird places again. So I've tried to eliminate all of the weird places that things can go, as well as with this, you see how the iron is flickering between 711 and 712? And it's the same thing with the nuggets. It has like a weird back and forth. It has to do with the storage drawers, the compacting drawers, I think, because I am pulling the iron from the iron farm, I believe. I don't know if it's actually working or not. It worked really well for a while there. But yeah, so I'm pulling the iron from the iron farm and putting it directly into the storage drawer. But because the drawer is also connected to the network, it's trying to pull an iron bar and turn it into nuggets, and vice versa. So it's like flipping it back and forth between these two. I don't know why it's not doing it between this, but I think I just have this set up to pull iron bar or iron ingots. This one just has gold nuggets because that's the only thing that the system makes automatically. But I'm pretty sure this is just stable. It's not doing the weird fluttery thing. So I don't know what's different between the two because they're set up exactly the same way. Come on, let me in there. Yeah, see, exact is on, type this, doing the thing. It's there. See, exact on, type, same thing. This one's just iron bars because that's what I have to pull from the system to put it in the drawer. And they're both going into a controller, which I thought maybe that would help because then it's putting them directly into the system controller instead of like the drawer itself, but that didn't fix it. It's still fluttery and weird. I have added soul sand as well as regular sand to the monitor here. This is no longer our haunter. As you can see, I've expanded and we're going up. So the fish tank for Cosmo and Wanda is much bigger. You can see all the way at the top there. There's Cosmo and Wanda. I made the thing a little bit bigger there too. But for the most part, that is relatively the same. We've expanded forward here a bit, so it now covers up the wash station. Oh, that's from the campfire back there. But you see there's a little down shooty thingy here, which goes into this, which does half stacks into the washy basin thing, and this filters out soul sand. So the only thing that won't go into that chute is soul sand. But there, see, now we have on the second floor with the honey, which, oh wow, the honey's getting full. Look at that, already getting full. And I added the Nixie tubes are now set up to read how many buckets of honey in each of the fluid tanks. I had to think of that word. I was like, what's the word for this again? Fluid tank, yeah. So that works for those. Like I said, we have our fish tank here. We're going to go into spectator mode to go through the fish tank and into the back here, because I didn't know where I could go in here. But we have these set up just for fun. This is at 100% stress usage, but this was a design for a smelter that I found online. This wheel is powering the whole bit. And the person whose video that I watched said this was only using one stress unit, but I built it the same way, save for the conveyor on the front. And I'm using a water wheel instead of a windmill. But windmill. I don't know why I said meal there, but I've been living in the South too long. I need to get back to the burg, get my Pennsylvanian accent back. But yes, my windmill was replaced with a water wheel, and it's just the three along the bottom here. So it's not even a full water wheel. So 1 bucket of water, it's going across 2 blocks to here, and that powers the whole system. But I put the chimneys here because the smoke was just everywhere. But there's a vault in here. There is a crafter here, which will take sand and put it into there anytime you request soul sand. So the sand goes into the vault. It comes out in stacks of 64. So you have to at least request 64 soul sand. It goes on to the platform of the trapdoors here. These are soul campfires and fans, encased fans here and here. They're all 8 blowing into the center there. So So at any given time, one of these is hit by 4 fans, and it smelts this stuff really quick, and then it goes into this vault, which there was something else. Oh, if I request quartz, that's what this one is. So it will then take the soul sand out of this vault, put it into this crafter, which goes into this barrel, which then goes into those chutes, which goes down to the wash machine station thing. Just like we did before with the little soul sand haunter. But now we can do it in bulk, and it makes it much bigger, much faster. Soul sand is no longer a problem. So that's good. Yeah, we did those. Was there something that I changed on this one? No, I didn't change it there. Oh, I changed it on here. There is now another one of these, what's that called? The redstone links is behind this block on the other side here, and you see I've got the red lamp there. That stops the funnel from putting things out onto the belt. And I also increased the number of kelp on this funnel. So it now goes to 27. So that's 3 sets of 9, which every time one of them gets cooked into the kelp, it's enough for those funnels. They each put out 9 of the dried kelp. So that's all 3 of them. All 3 of these go, and then we get 3 blocks. So we do one of these just for demonstration. That'll actually sit in front of this funnel for a moment because I put a block there. I put a little block there, and now they don't flop off of here anymore. But that cooks. They all come out. All 3 go. We have kelp blocks. And you'll notice we are no longer full on this side because I did a purge of all of the items that were in the storage system. I tried to empty out anything that I hadn't, actually gotten to yet. I emptied out all the wood types and everything, and it was just, again, stuff was getting stored in weird places, and I wanted to make sure I cleaned everything out before I really got going. And we redid the experience station, which this let me tell you, this took a little doing to get this to work the right way. Getting the liquid experience Nixie tubes the right way, to get these linked all properly with their appropriate vat. You'll notice that it's full right now. So, yeah, this took a little more doing than I would have liked to have spent on it. It should have been an easy swap, but we got that all situated. I moved the input chest over here because I think that looks a little neater instead of having it like sitting there, which, here comes my OCD. All right, yeah, that'll work. Okay. Now it's even. I might even. Do we want to do it that way? Like, put this on the side here. That's not what I was trying to do, but maybe it should be. So that way you don't, like, fall into there either. All right. Unintended, but totally how we're going to do that. Yeah. So now you can't fall in either side. Cool. And then you can just plop on there, empty out your experience. It'll go into the tanks. Emptied out a spot here because I intended to put the bulk haunter here, but I ended up putting it over there above the fish tank, so that way I could just drop things right in here. This one still has to make flint and steel, so there's red sand and gold nuggets. Redid this because it kept getting backed up. So all of the items now go into a vault. All right. The vault splits the items onto 2 conveyor belts, which are even. These both have their own conveyor belt that they pick from. So one of them does the quartz, one of them does the cobblestone, and now making diorite should never get backed up again. So let me take all of this out. We will make the diorite. But there, they're going to grab the first ones, but then everything comes out on the conveyor belt. They will always have access. It never gets backed up now because everything sits in the vault first. You see how it's all getting put in there at the top? So now there's 32 in there of each. They're all going to come out on their respective conveyor belts. The arms are going to be able to grab whenever they need it. I think these are set up to do stacks of 2. I don't know. They're doing whatever they want to do, apparently. But it should never get backed up. Both resources have their own specific line now. They should be fine. So it should always be able to work and not, like, I was having trouble with, like, putting it on with hoppers and things and trying to get it to come out of one barrel or a double chest or what have you. Because one line would always take precedence over the other, or because I was trying to put it on one conveyor belt and then split it into 2 at some point. Like, I tried to use the tunnels, like the brass tunnel, so that way it would, split the items into 2 separate lines. But then, just throwing the item vault on there with the 2 different funnels and 2 different lines, it immediately solved all the backup problems I was having. Because one resource would always, like, get backed up behind where the split was. And so if the one line was full and then it kept putting the item out there, then the other item wouldn't go and it would stop. But yeah, this solved all of it. It can make diorite all day now. And the ballet of the mechanical arms, it just does its thing and it's beautiful. And we get, as Iskal would say, the bird poop all day. But yeah, this haunter doesn't do anything at the moment. It doesn't have a thing attached to it, so I'm going to have to redo this filter at some point and actually put, like, a deny list on there, I think, as well as whatever other recipes. I think the only other thing that I was interested in was you can get prismarine shards either from kelp or from lapis or from something that I was able to get a hold of. I'll have to check. But there was that and the bell, I think. So I mean, this one, I don't know if I'm going to keep this one here. That might turn into something else, but we'll deal with that later. Oh, we got the central pillar now. I have, our standard 2x3 interface on 2 sides. So depending on which side you're coming from, and then 6 monitors in case there's anything that I decide that I want to keep an eye on, like easy access wise. Kelp farms are still kelping. Oh, that was the other thing that I added. Bee farm is doing very well. I am thoroughly enjoying this bee farm. Makes me happy. Was it this? It was not this one. It was not this one either. Okay. Hey, Skelly dude. This was one of the other things that I added. You know, we've been using the dimensional tank for the lava for a while now, but all of the systems now have a dimension tank built into their line somewhere. So that way, if I have another machine that I need to get, you know, whatever resource from, they all have somewhere within the line that I can get at it. So let me see. Not this one. Yeah, if we go behind here. Yeah, there we go. So there's the honey tank. I'm pretty sure this comes out just off of the line here, and that is on this tank specifically because it has the extra, like, the center of the face. So there are 5, maybe 6 extra hives that get diverted on this side of the hive and fill this tank versus this side. So I put the dimension tank on this one because it has the extra honey. There we go. So that's where that dimension tank is. For the experience, I'm pretty sure it's just in line with right in front of this. So all of the tanks that are down below get pumped up to here, and then when you use it, I don't know if it's going to empty this tank out first or if it'll empty the other tanks out first, but whatever you use, the bottom tanks are going to get emptied out eventually and refill this tank. So that's how the experience one works. If we go back to the nether, I did stuff over here too. Yeah, looky. This shows me how much lava we have. So we have all the lava. These are completely full at this point. Redid the little entryway here a bit, opened it up a bit. I like it. It doesn't feel so closed off now. But yeah, you can see the lava from 3 sides at least. It has the displays for how much is in each tank. We have fluid access right here. Honey is still filling up. It seems to be the one holding us up a little bit. This is all empty. Yeah, this is all empty. Cool. Some of the iron ended up in here. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure we did this on the last... Oh, wow. Look at this mess. I don't remember this being a mess. I thought we got out of here relatively clean last time. Freaking weeping angels all over the place. Right. Yeah, this is what we did the last time. Holy smokes, it's full. Look at all that lava. We took the... and this is still going. I mean, I'm not tooting my own horn. All right. But I am kind of proud of this one because I've never really used a boiler before. And the fact that we've got our water source going now. Yeah, so this is full. It continues to fuel itself. It's doing, I guess, almost as good as it possibly can do. Let me make sure Weeping Angel isn't going to get me. Or I try to throw some goggles on here. Yeah, for not really having a plan and just having a vague idea, I not only like the fact that this works, but I kind of like the way it looks too. The way that it's laid out and the fact that this is like a nice clean loop and this is relatively, yeah, it like has a nice footprint, I think. Although, if I really wanted to, I could put another tank. I could put several tanks. I mean, do we put another tank? Do we really need any more lava than this? I mean, that's close to 800 buckets. It's hooked up to a 16 bucket dimensional tank. I mean, it's just going to keep filling. It's not like... I don't need it. I don't need it. All right, so what do we got here? It needs more water. It also needs to be bigger, but I'm pretty sure that it's at the best capacity that it can be. Like, I may be reading this wrong. Glammy! Welcome in, Glammy. Good to see you. How you doing? I was looking at my boiler here that I made the other day. I'm thinking I'm reading this the right way, but the green bars, and then there's like lime green bars, like right in the middle there. I think because of the amount of water that I have in there, that sets the level for like how powerful I can make it. So if I added more water in there, I think I could get like one more bar based on the size of this boiler. But if I also increased, like, the red bars that are on there, I think are the maximum potential based on like the highest level thing that I have. So with the boilers that I have, I could go, 4 more bars on my water. But I would also have to increase the size of the boiler eventually. Dang, Weeping Angels. Go away. Y'all always haunt me in here. I see you too. And you down there, and just go away. I don't want Weeping Angels. No, thank you. You like, go, look at them. They're all over the place. They're trying to send me to other dimensions. I don't like it. I think they sent me to Jupiter the other day. Where are you going? Thinking you're going to... That's it. I'm going back to the overworld. I'm done with a lot of you. The Weeping Angels back here. Can you believe this? Alright, so now that I've done all of that and toured everything that I changed, I think I can go make my boat now. What the heck is this? Ogland sirloin. Neat. How dare they, right, Glammy? Yeah, my plan for today was to build a boat. Because I have a little contraption here that is pumping up water into a dimensional storage tank, which then gives me access to water in the base. But I can't just leave this sitting here like this on top of the water. So I got to build a boat. I haven't thought about how to build the boat, but I have to build a boat. And I kind of... This is going to be a little bit on the silly side of things. I want to put a water wheel in the middle of the boat. That will be like completely hidden kind of thing. Or, I mean, I've got a, creative motor going here. It's... Ooh. Nice. So I always like a good village. Yeah, so I want to put a water wheel in the middle of the boat. Maybe not there, but, somewhere. And then have, I think it's a mechanical bearing that I need. That is driven by said water wheel. There we go. On either side. So that way I can build like paddle wheels for like a paddle boat on the outside, and then drive them with just a water wheel in the middle that's hidden by everything else. This we'll call the engine room, I guess. That guy's got a trident. Holy smokes. Maybe I could make a trident farm if I had the time to go learn how to do one of those. Walk the puppers. All right, have a good walk. I'll be here for a bit. I started late, so I'm not going anywhere. That and I have snacks, so I'm pretty set to be here for a while. What to make a boat out of? Well, we have all kinds of options at this point, but I kind of like cherry. For some reason, I've got like white and red are the colors I want to use for this boat, like a tugboat kind of thing. Those are the colors that are standing out to me. Ooh. Calorate. I might have to look into that one too. So many vibrant colors. They're loud. I like them because they're loud. Plastic stairs, glow plastic stairs. All right. I think we're going to start with calcite. And just build general shape of the boat. right about there. And those are even. I'm going to make it longer this way, I think. Yeah. I'm starting to see a little bit of boat action here. God, I'm not good with this stuff. This side needs to be like way longer. And it's terrible that I do this without reference too. Like if I had a picture of a tugboat, I could probably do a reasonable facsimile. All right, that's it. We're cheating. I'm using a reference photo. Tugboat. Question is, am I going to be able to find a reference that actually shows me the bits that I am trying to see? All right, so it's more square in the back than I originally anticipated. Yeah, that's definitely, some of these are just full on rounded over, like just a big oval. Definitely not the footprint that I thought that I was going to be building for one of these, but all right. Ha 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 ha. There's the picture I want. Okay. So can this, there we go. That is the picture that we're going to use as our reference. And it is definitely not the shape that I thought it was, like from my vision in my head. It is way bigger and more round. So, okay. This is almost straight. So there is just ever so slightly a hint of in the front. And then this comes almost straight back. So it would be more akin to this. Matter of fact, this isn't even wide enough. Yeah, that's a little better. I think I can get away with that. Just gonna go a little bit out like this. And yeah, that's basically just flat in the back. This is going to be a terrible tugboat. This actually dips down. I think we'll go from here. Maybe even a little bit of that action, I think. Yeah, that can be tugboaty. Yeah, I'm just gonna fill in just like this. Although I think on this side, might do just a little bit like this. Kind of don't like that one there for the sight line, but the overall shape. No. All right. Yeah, that can work. Let's go with whatever this is. And we'll do the same over here. That got me all of the important bits, so I can just fill in the rest. Yeah, that should be that. Do I think it's too short? Yes, I think it's too short. However, I think that can be easily remedied. By taking this bit and we'll go 3 back, I think. Ugh. I'm not getting sick. I am not getting sick. I'm not getting sick. That's a little better. All right. That basically does go straight up in the front. I don't really need to have anything in here. This is just to cover up the pump. I hear you. What are you doing here? Oh, you're selling stuff. I don't need that. But you, sir, stop gurgling in my direction. We're going to grab some glass, because I think that'll be fun to have a glass floor under here. glass where I don't want it. Glass floor installed. Nice. We need a wooden floor. Add colored planks. No, I think we're going to go jungle. Do we go jungle or do we go birch? I'm thinking jungle. The jungle will look good with the red, I think. I guess I should encase that, huh? If we're going to try and make everything pretty. Andesite casing. Yeah, because I always use andesite casings. Hey, welcome back, Lammy. I have news, actually. I bought a capture card for my computer. And after like 2 years of it sitting here not doing anything, I also charged up my Switch and discovered that I don't have the official charging cable for it. So I can't like put it on my television screen. So I ordered one of those too. Both of those should be coming in the mail tomorrow. And there's a new Legend of Zelda game that's on the horizon. It's the sequel to Breath of the Wild. And I think I'm going to start playing Switch games on my computer and on my streams. So we got a whole new set of things to play. Because I've got a ton of fun games that I could play on my Switch and like do streams of them. So that's going to be a thing. I think I'm going to do Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. Like they did the remake of that and it was excellent. So I'm going to do that one. And then maybe I'll play Breath of the Wild. Oh, hello, Phantoms. I guess I haven't sleep. Sleep is for weak. But I guess I should probably do that as the dawn comes creeping and I have all of these phantoms. But the tugboat is coming along. The tugboat is starting to look like a tugboat. So that works. Oh my god, look at all these phantoms. This is what happens when I build like underground. I lose track of how long I've been doing things or AFK. So building like the interior of the house and working on stuff there. God, there had to have been like at least 10 phantoms. At least 10. Okay, so this has done this? Big green fish. Okay. That looks like a tugboat. A bit. But a little bit of something there, I think. Okay, now I gotta remember how to build the top bit. Because there's space in the front for the top bit. But I want to do this out of red, I think. I have red planks like this. I have... let's do the mangrove planks. Because I have not used these yet. Now we want that to go wider, I think. There we go. Is that too far, maybe? We're going to move this all forward one. Yeah, that looks better. This will all be the front cabin. And there appears to be like a smokestack that comes out of the back. This shape is not right at all, but it's going to be right for my tugboat. It might be warped and it might be wrong, but it's mine. That's what matters. That's a regular furnace. That's a cinder furnace. Electrical furnace. I think we're going to go blast furnace. I don't like the chimneys. So we're going to go, I think, chutes. Because I'm pretty sure this layer is actually going to be like raised up. And there'll be like little slabs here. Oh, wow. Yeah. All the slabs. So those slabs. This is going to be the command deck area, I guess. I don't know. My dad was in the Navy, not me. I don't know boat stuff. Or ship stuff. Like, I don't know which one I'm dealing with here. It says it's a tugboat, but because of the way it's made, it might actually be a ship. It's not my bag. I don't know. I refer to Papa J for all marine knowledge. If it has to do with the water or, you know, anything like that, my dad will probably know. Is it tugboaty enough? I don't know. Needs a roof. Also needs like a handrail kind of thing that goes around the back here. Not gonna lie, this boat kind of sucks. I'm not super happy with it, but I'm doing my best here. I had no plan. It was build a boat. That was the whole plan. Build a boat. And maybe some slabs? What am I working with? Mangrove wood. Fences might come in handy. Stairs, slabs. Kind of like some of these windows, but don't know what I would use them for. This wood is mangrove wood. It's one of the new ones from 119. But yeah, it's a very interesting looking tree as well. I wonder if I can grow one. Like, you can plant these underwater, is one of the things. And grab some bone meal. But they have interesting root structure. Like, you see, I've got the little popigule here. And then it grows into like these big roots and, you know, swampy kind of tree looking deal. Leaves and vines, and, you know, it grows the little popigules like this, which I didn't think it, I thought they had a different like look to them. They weren't just hanging there like this, but I could be wrong. It might be one of the mod packs is messing with it too. But yeah, that's what it is. Oh, there's a spider. Look at the spider. Look how cute they are. I love them. Come on, walk for me. There you go. All right, parapet. Let's see. No, that's definitely not where I wanted that. Okay, so those don't work the way I thought they did. I mean, it's tugboat-like. Oh, it doesn't spin me around. That's kind of disappointing. You would get so dizzy, but... I need like a guardrail kind of thing. I wonder what we have access to. There should be all kinds of fun stuff. I mean, iron bars are pretty vanilla. I don't think I'll be using those. But we have fences and walls and things, and like all kinds of fun stuff to decorate with, so. And I still need to use I added these to the pack every single time, and I have yet to use them. They're like the coolest little decoration things. Guess I could put an anchor on there, huh? A little anchor hanging off the side. See, I know there's stuff that works like a fence. Wait a minute. See, like this. That's what I was looking for. Any other ones? Maybe some different variation. That looks pretty solid. All right. Let's see if they look okay. Yep. Those are the ones we're going to use. And I think we'll put the anchor over here. Yay, anchor's in the water. All right. We have tugboat. Am I happy with tugboat? All right, that looks a little better. No, it's not coming together. 3 and 2. Okay. That doesn't look right either. That's 3. And then that's 2. That's the right way on the front, at least. Back one should be level with this one, which it is. And I mean, there's no bottom to the boat. Like, it's just completely flat on there. So you can see down underneath. It's just glass. I was going to try and put a below deck there, but if it's only a 1 block gap, I'm never going to be able to do that. Do we do for lights? Kind of like this right on the front. Tip of the nose. Hello, Skelly Creeper. What brings you here? And why are you in the water? There's an invisible wine person here. I think a little more traditional lanterns for the interior. I mean, you can't see where we're going, but hey, you know, what are we going to do? It's just a boat hiding a water pump. Cast iron trapdoor. Kind of like the look of that netherite trapdoor. I might come back to that. Never mind. I found my trapdoor. There we go. Is tugboat. Is wandering winemaker who has cherry planks. How about that? And cherry wine. Old cherry sapling. You lost a donkey. Or it's a mule. Huh. So yeah, tugboat. We has tugboat. I should probably do something about this bridge and this dock. But I have no idea for that right now. Look at the bees. Bees doing their thing, being beesy. Okay, so now that the water pump is covered up, we have our dimensional access to all of those, which is good. Actually, that looked pretty good from up here. I might need to do some trim. That's what it is. I need like a line of some kind that goes around like this, I think. So if I replace that top edge all the way around, gives it a little separation maybe. I could put a little barge back here. It could be dragging something behind it. I don't know how wide this is. Okay. Tugboat is now tugging something. I should do a little bit of this just in case I actually come up with an idea for this. Oh, my night vision potion is wearing off. Whatever will I do? Yeah, I could probably fill that with something. I have no idea what, but we can fill it with something. Look at that sun. Yeah, is that what that's for? Okay, I like that better now. That block is not completely useless. Although they are facing the wrong direction. Oh, that's why. That one's in the wrong place. Yay, little tugboat. I'm going to have to build a dock. Which is all right, because that means I can get rid of all of this. Wait, that's calcite. I wonder if this is a geode. Okay, no way that's a geode so close to the surface. Yeah, now I got a big open waterway. I could build this down this way. Do something with this. You right there? Now we want to do this on the edges, I think, because this is not centered under that at all. What am I talking about? This is 6 wide. Yeah, this is 6 wide. That's only 5 wide. They line up on this one. So that could go there. If I move this whole house over by 1, I guess I need to do the bottom too, huh? There. There. Now this one's 6 wide as well. Cool. So I can do on the outsides of this one as well, but I like the placement of that. Yeah. See, plans coming together. Although my night vision has worn off, so we aren't going to be able to do this in the evening. here for the placement of these. Yeah, that looks better because that leaves this nice and open. That's like right up against the shoreline. Yeah. So the question is, how many across is this? $26. All right, so 13 and 13. We're dealing with an even number. Which means if I do 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that'll be 7. Can't see. 2, 3, 5, 6, that'll be 7. I should be able to split the difference of those two. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so that's still going to be 6 with a 7, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with a 7. So what do we do with this geometry? Yeah, obviously, we need something better than cobblestone, so we're going to have to deal with that. Oh, I really like these ones. Those don't connect. This is just stone, yeah? I put that there, and then this on top. And that blends pretty well. Okay, so do that. Do that. But then what do we do for the road? We could do bricks. Stone bricks, cracked stone bricks, chiseled stone bricks. Not the chiseled stone bricks. Maybe the mossy ones. And then we'll do the same blend that they do. Oh, that's got pebbles on it. Okay, so let's see. Andesite. I would say that's probably about 50% andesite. Do it the easy way. 60% andesite, 20% bricks, and then 10 of the cracked bricks and 10 of the cobble. Replace cobblestone with 60% andesite, 20% bricks. Percent cracked stone bricks, and then 10% cobble. Might be a little andesite heavy in that blend. Stone. I forgot regular stone. So we'll say 40% andesite. Then we'll add 20% stone. That's better. All right. I did. I forgot the regular stone in that mix. That's my fault. Because there was not a whole ton of it in this particular area. But yeah, there we go. That's much better. So dark and spooky in here without the night vision potion. It's the one thing that I don't like about some of the shaders is they make everything like this gold. There. That's better. It is. Oh, it's copper. Right. I see it now. Gonna do this. It's gonna have to go there. Now I need to figure out the middle of the entire bridge. Because this is also going to go here. Whatever it is. I don't know what some of this stuff is. It's of these lanterns, but I want something cool looking. Not just festive lantern looks like. It's still just, you know, that one's animated at least, but they're not like fun. Like some of these have really cool shapes. And I don't know why, but we're definitely doing purple on this bridge. Void lantern. I don't even know what that does. Figure it out. We'll figure it all out. I just want to see this one. We're not using it, but I want to see it. It's like an Enderman lantern. Old lantern from Thingamajigs. Those are a bit much. All right, so what do we have? Yeah, you know what? This one goes better with the coloring of the pillar. Yeah. So for now, we're just going to put those there. Two, three, four, five, 6, 7. So yeah, there'll be an odd number in between. Cool. You can turn them on and off. Something wrong with that one, though. I think because I hit it with the axe, it like took its color away. Yeah. Oh, neat. B5. Can we get away with 5? Two, three, four, five, 6, 7. And then we would have one here. Dang. We were 1 off. Well, you know what? One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7. Look at that. It's like we planned it the entire time. It's perfect. These all need to get replaced, though. which that's fine. Yeah, look at that. Now I need some of the bars that we used down here. Dang it. Stop doing that. Nice. There we go. Now we have the top of a bridge. Cool. Hello, giant. So what do we have? 2, 3, 4. Okay. What are these? It is almost like we planned it. Because there's the perfect row to do the lime ones. Right in the middle. Dang it. Stop breaking things before I want you to. There. Now it's perfect. I'm going to go up here by the airship, I think. But first, we're going to sleep. Sure I didn't break my roof. Cool. All right, so we had a tugboat and we fixed bridge. So I think we're going to call it quits there because it's already past 11 for me and I haven't eaten yet. So until next time, keep playing. We all game over sometime, and I will see you around the arcade.